Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of F1 2020 Career Mode. Now, we come to Brazil, the second to last race of the season, and the point standings could not be closer. It is a 1-point gap to the next man up, which is Valtteri Bottas. And, well, it's a 3-car race for first place. We will have a championship race in Abu Dhabi. And here's how the championship goes. Because I am 1 point behind in the Drivers' Championship of Valtteri Bottas, basically, if I finish first today and Valtteri finishes second, I will have a 1-point lead over Valtteri in the championship. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. If I finish first with fastest lap, I will have a 1-point or 2-point lead over Valtteri in the in the Drivers' Championship. That's if Valtteri finishes second with no fastest lap. Basically, if Valtteri finishes anywhere besides a position above me or just in front of me, he's going to lose the championship lead, and we will go to Abu Dhabi with a different point scenario, and I'll have to go over it through there. Lewis Hamilton needs to score as many points as possible to get at least second in the Drivers' Championship, because I don't know what his point total will look like by the end of this race. So therefore, he basically needs to score in front of Lewis Hamilton, preferably in first place. It is a 3-man race. Lewis Hamilton starts 6th in this race. I start first. Valtteri Bottas starts second, and he does have the preferred line. However, we both started on mediums. I tried to match him throughout the whole week in terms of what I wanted to do strategy-wise. And this is what the team has come up with. We're going to go with the first defaulted strategy. This is what they wanted, but as you can see up at the top right hand corner, we probably will not get to that second, that third stint. And that is because of rain. Now, interestingly enough, it says that I selected the strategy number 1. The team wanted to go for the alternate strategy, which is 21 laps on the medium tires, 24 laps on the softs, and 26 laps on mediums again. I don't know. Obviously I can change this strategy in mid-race while I'm doing this, but I'm not sure what I want to go with here, because we do have rain, and I don't know when that rain is going to hit. Apparently, it's going to hit towards the end of the race. But this could be lying to us right here, and this could actually mean that we may not get to that second stint that I so want. Because I feel like we'll be better in the sauce than anything. Anyway, it's all to play for in this race. I have nothing to lose. I'm going to go as aggressive as I can for this race. I've got my Monster Energy juice. We're ready to go racing for the second to last race of the season. Let's get it underway. Now, surprisingly, these mediums are kind of worn, kinda. As you can see, everybody else is on softs, but not worried about them. Oh shoot! I pressed in my clutch. My God. That's a mistake I hope I don't make on the first lap, accidentally pressing in my clutch. because I still am kind of getting used to the steering wheel. Carlos Sainz starts third, Ocon fourth, and Perez fifth, obviously, as you can see right there. I'm having trouble getting this right front tire, this left front, up to temp. Like, I'm really struggling here trying to get this thing up to temp. It is not wanting to go up to temperature for nothing. And that's important for the first stint of the race. Well, not for the first stint, but obviously you know what I mean. Everything else is pretty much... Everything else is up to temperature. This left front is acting weird. And that is it. We're not going to have time as we get ready to line back up on the grid. That kind of concerns me that left front is not heating up, and that kind of concerns me anyway with the track temperature being so, I want to say low, it seems. But anyway, we're not going to worry about that too much. We can go out and become a champion. And here we go. The second to last race is underway, and it looks like Bottas has had trouble. We're going to take it easy on this first lap. And Sainz is ahead of Bottas down the straight, and he's going to be battling with Sainz for the first portion of the race, and we get away cleanly right here. He's still kind of battling. But the thing that I love about this track is that it is so hard to pass, it feels like. And it feels like the grip on this track is just unbelievable. At least in my case, it feels like it's unbelievable. I was going through practice and I thought that the curves around... Well, I was right about that left front. That left front is really not agreeing with me at all. But I was going through practice and it felt like this car just really gets around this place, and obviously this is a downforce circuit, make no mistake about it. There is pretty much nothing that Bottas can do in terms of making sure that he can stay up with this, because let's be honest, that Mercedes does not have a lot when it comes to basically corner speed. We own that. We own that all day, every day. But so far, Bottas is actually keeping up with this. It's going to be a very hard track to pass for him, though, so I'm not really worried about him being behind me. What I am worried about is down the main straights, obviously, and maybe, you know, part of the track where there's another like little mini straight. Other than that, I'm not really worried about too much around this track. And I keep pressing the wrong buttons trying to get away from Bottas here. But we don't really have to use much in terms of what in the... Okay, all of a sudden my wheel just wanted to turn left all of a sudden. We're gonna make him go around on the outside. And this is what I meant about it being a very difficult track to pass on, because you can get away with that right there. But the problem is is that you're gonna literally open up the door for everybody else. Oh my goodness, and Bottas going for a very dangerous move right there. Almost took himself out, to be honest with you. But this track is very, very grippy. It doesn't feel like Zandvoort, but it feels really, really good. I can say that. Then again, I haven't tried any of the tracks. I've been doing it in like time trial modes and stuff like that, and it feels really, really good around certain tracks. Abu Dhabi, it feels somewhat good at certain places if I get the corner right. But I feel like I should put the overtake mode on down the hill, try to give me the best chance, because Bottas is obviously going to have our number right here. Wait, what the heck? Whoa! Rain has come right now with the Brazilian Grand Prix. That was not planned. Okay. More updates.
Confirmed.
Alright, this is not what I wanted to see this early into the race, and I was not expecting it. But we have rain in this race. And Bottas just ran into the side of us again. Alright, you want to dance? Let's dance. I know Carlos Sainz is not trying to literally hit us here. That was a very dangerous move by Bottas. Bottas is getting really aggressive here in this race, and I like it because we need that action, you know, for a playoff spot and all that for the championship. But, you know, at the same time, don't try to take us out in this race. Weather report.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Dry seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Yeah, we do not have power down the streets at all. We seem to have it on this straight. Then again, these guys are on soft, and we could just be, you know, outpaced by Mercedes naturally down the straight. That's why he's catching us. Yeah, we could maybe just be outmatched down the straight. My God. I'm giving the line right there. Take it away. We're not really going as fast as we can right now because, well, there's really no reason to. Like, I pretty much know what I can do on these mediums and know what I can't do, can't get away with. I really feel better once we get onto the softs. And if the rain stays like this, well, we're pretty much going to have a cakewalk here. Because I know when and where to block him at. We're the best, clearly, when it comes down to anything but a straight line. They make up so much ground, though, on the straight, it's retarded. That's going to be our problem area today, is how do we make up the advantage on a straight? Because we lose so much time on the straight. I just can't, bro.
Are you all right? Let me know you're all right.
Oh, that was a missed corner. Oh, fuck, man. Oh my God. I'm sitting here trying to change the darn... Alright, well it seems putting the engine up into rich kind of helps the car. I'm surprised we have not taken any damage from what's their name, like from Bottas really like hitting us on the side there. I'm kind of still surprised that Bottas is in third when he knows he needs to win this race. You know what, I guess that's why he did the move.
The white tires for the time being.
I guess that's why he did the move, the little dive bomb twice. Because he needs something. Lewis Hamilton back there and still will like to be 6th place. Lord knows he needs all the points that he can score today over us. And if he doesn't, he's out of the championship for good. And it'd just be me and Bottas. But for right now, championship standings.
As things stand, we'll be leading the championship.
If we finish first, ahead of, what's his name, Bottas, we'll be leading the championship going into the final race, and all we got to do is basically finish ahead of Bottas in the final race. What a season it has been. I must say for me and Bottas. Alright, we're going to save our excess fuel here. We're not going to really burn off that much. I really don't want to burn off that much anyway. I want to save about a whole lap's worth of excess fuel because I know we're going to need it for later on in the race. But so far this has been quite the stint. We're now starting to open up the gap just a tiny bit. We're going to wait till these softs fall off. We also want to pay attention to seeing these softs fall off. At least for the other guys. But if this is going to be light rain conditions for me and the rest of the field for an extended long period of time or for the rest of the race, we could very well just go on the softs. Maybe we may even be able to go on the hards, but I doubt it because we haven't tested out the hards so far in the practice sessions, and we're actually gaining time on signs here, so that tells me that the softs are kind of going away. Either that or Bottas is catching the boy. Yeah, but this rain is not affecting anything. Maybe just a tad bit of grip, but it's still doable. Okay, I can't keep doing that. I can't really push that issue in that corner. Not with the rain. I feel comfortable doing that on newly fresh softs, and we can really get away. I kind of wish I would have gone with a different strategy and just gone on to softs for Q2 and maybe just did that one run. because I did 2 runs for every session coming into this weekend because I wanted to make sure that I was going to make it in. And one of the runs I was out of position. I think I was like P13 or some shit for one of the runs that I did, and I was like, wow, I need to go ahead and do another run. And I did, and I ended up making it into Q3, I think with the 8th quickest time. But it didn't really matter because all I needed to do was just, you know, get into Q3. So now here comes the fun part, is I'm wondering now with Botas and Sainz pretty much following each other at this point. Slipstream is not going to be your best friend, not unless you're down the main straight. Because everywhere else is just going to be considered dirty air. So technically through all of these sections right now, Botas is being held up by Sainz. Which is giving him trouble. I kind of made him a little mistake right there.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
Alright, we're going to lose some tire grip, which means Botas is all the same, probably going to lose tire grip as well. We really do need to upgrade the ERS for the engine next season. Because this is retarded how we're losing it just at the end of a lap. And I'm realizing that every time we push this engine, we're losing time. So we just need to keep it in standard, keep doing what we're doing, put some laps together, and hopefully, you know, we can make the most of this lead that we have right now. So it seems right now, with the current situation, we're going to go into the pits probably with a close gap on our hands. More than likely with a close gap on our hands. And it seems like either we're going to have to make a mistake on pit road, or pit crew's gonna have to make a mistake, or Valtteri's pit crew is just gonna have to be smarter, or pit strategy is gonna have to really be in play here. And I'm thinking about maybe going off cycle, off strategy, because we do still have like a bit of a lead here. Got wheel spin right there. I felt it in the wheel. So that's what wheel spin feels like. Alright, so we're losing a bit of fuel. I'm going to save up our overtake a little bit more here. I think we used a little bit too much fuel when we put it up into Rich. But nonetheless, I digress. We're just going to have to keep trucking. And I hope that our team gets us out of pit road in a timely manner here. Felt a little bit more wheel spin as I went through that corner. The track's not really getting that damp, but there is a little bit of sunshine poking through. Weather report.
This light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Dries seem like the best time for now.
Alright, he can't give us any more information other than that, which is fine. Because I don't need any more information other than it's going to be light rain for the foreseeable future. But as long as we continue at this pace and continue to put down fast laps, we'll be fine. And also, we are 50 points back in the constructor standings, which means me and Max have to literally score points against, you know, the Mercedes crew. Let's check in to see where Max is at. Teammate status.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Teammate status.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Teammate status.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Motherfucker.
Gap to teammate behind is 16.8 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 12th. The time last lap was a 1:14.4.
He is more than a few seconds off of us. Well, he's about a second off of us. But we need him to score points with us today, because I think Mercedes might have the Constructors' Championship wrapped up. I don't know. There was no confirmation. I don't know if there is a confirmation if you don't win the Constructors. Like, I think with the team there's confirmation, because you'll obviously...
Let's be mindful of the conditions. The track is getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now, though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early.
I don't think that there's a confirmation for teams that are still trying to fight through the Constructors. I think you just get the celebration or the notice that you've won the Constructors if you're the winning team. So, yeah. Alright, coming through to lap 21. Pit stop information.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Pit stop info.
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving.
Pit stop information.
There's static over the radio. Say again. Okay, 2 stops left now. 2 stops. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. Track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit the wets next time you come in.
I don't think anybody else wants intermediates right now. Weather report.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Dries seem like the fastest tire at the moment.
He said 20 minutes, maybe more. If this is light rain, we don't really need to switch on to intermediate. It's not really wet enough for that. It is getting a little bit slick, but it's not really wet enough for intermediates yet. I mean, I bet you it's slick because we're on 1 compound higher than what the grippiest tire would be on the circuit. So I don't think we need to pit for intermediates. I think we just need to go on with the same strategy we've been employing. Like, we're still fast, we're not giving up much time. I can almost guarantee
20 minutes of light rain.
teammates in, which means my team, my stop is going to be a whole lot slower than what I want, which could be detrimental given how close Bottas is right now, which means we're going to have to really push it in these conditions on stick 2 with the softs. All right, so we're coming through to lap 20, well, the complete lap 23. We're getting ready to go on to some new softs.
Box, we're coming in this lap. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I am going to be ecstatic in seeing how these softs will hold up. I feel like these mediums actually pretty much held up pretty well. But here we go. In for the stop. What the hell? I had on the pit assist for the whole time. You're joking me.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Go, go, go.
2.5, not a bad stop by the boys.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
I am not controlling it right now because I need to take that off. Like, I really need to freaking take that crap off. It's just so annoying. Oh man, this, now I feel the grip. Man, I love this. Yeah, I think we're gonna run away with the race right here. If light rain stays, we're gonna run away with this. Track is getting a little bit wetter. Let's see if we can go for a fast snap. We're just gonna overheat it as we come across the line. Only about 4/10 faster, but we'll stick with it. That was just the getting the tires up to temperature lap. Now we're really gonna make some bacon. Shut up, Jeff.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Less updates.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Less updates.
Say again, you're breaking up. Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well. Got that confirmed?
Something tells me we can't take these tires to 25 laps. Bottas just really is drilling off seconds, but we're not going to let him pass even if he does get to our back bumper. I'm just really focused right now. We can't outrun anybody else. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. We can outrun everybody else but Bottas right now, and this is really irritating me because it's kind of messing with the strategy. Because if I screw up, or if my team screws up one time, one good time is all it takes, and we are basically going to be past. Championship standings.
As things stand, we'll be leading the championship.
We'll still be leading the championship. So right now, as Bottas can't lose to us in this race. Like, the championship will go to Abu Dhabi, no matter what happens, or unless Bottas just doesn't score points. But I don't know what I need to do in terms of like gaining more time in Sector 1. If I can gain more time in Sector 1 and basically have him, you know, make a couple of mistakes, or if he does make a couple of mistakes and I, you know, do what I do in Sectors 2 and 3, I'm basically Gucci, but I can't just shake him because he's got the power on the main streets. I'm gaining time on him, but it did concern me that he actually made up almost about 2 seconds worth of a lap on one freaking lap, and that kind of concerns me, which means he's got to be holding back at some point. He's got to be showing some type of restraint on his laps. I'm liking the way these softs are feeling, but of course they're going to go away very, very quickly. Not as quickly as I would have thought though, but I mean, they'll go away. We got to try to maybe make it up right here. I'm just not understanding how of what I need to do in terms of like making up time in that sector. I mean, I could push all I want right here, get on the brakes early enough, dive it down into this corner, just make sure I just turn the car. Then right here, we don't possess enough ERS, but we can get it like almost down the straights, and I know that was going to be an exceeding the damn limit, but I really don't need to go down to gear 2 right at that corner. I have enough power to go through it with gear 3. We're making up time, but only because we cut that corner, so I'm still going to say it's about 5 seconds, 5.9 back to us, 5.8, 5.7, somewhere around that realm. I just cannot turn the car through that corner anymore, not unless I'm on fresh soft. And of course, either.
We're adjusting the strategy.
So I don't know why the replay did not work right there, but going through this corner. Oh, almost got out of control right there. Gonna rest my brake foot a little bit. Get as close as I can to that wall. The rain's definitely not making it any better, but these two up here are still squabbling. What the hell? We are making up ground on everybody else, which is a good thing. But I still want to make up a whole lot more ground. I want the gap to Bottas to at least be 10 seconds or more, like when we come on the pit. And I don't know why that just happened, but I was getting ready to say is that I want the gap to at least be 10 seconds or more, so that when we at least come on, we can do something without having to worry. Without having to worry about goddamn Botas right up on our gearbox. But I don't know, man. Like we're in the driver's seat, so here's what we can do because Botas is on the soft, same as us. Is whenever Botas pits, that next lap we respond. Like if he pits early on the stint, we need to go ahead and have a response ready. If he goes for mediums though, oh my God, you're joking. All right, so we have a failure with the car. Let's see. That's the that's probably the control electronics acting up on us again. That's the fourth or third time this season it has happened. It happened at I believe Austria. It happened at Azerbaijan, and now it's happened here. Then one other time it happened, I believe, in a practice session. Luckily, we are not worried about DRS right now. Why did he run into the back of me? I'm off the track. Okay. Oh boy, I may have just restarted the rewind process at a very hard point to get back to. Nope, never mind, I got it. However, these lap cars are not helping. Alright, now that we're back. Gonna try to focus on making laps. That's all I need to do right now.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.